Texas has some of the best barbecue in the country. Tasting it for the first time can be akin to a religious experience. I recently spent a long weekend hitting some awesome barbecue spots around Austin, Texas, and attending the new School BBQ University put on by Leroy and Lewis. It was not only delicious, but quite entertaining. I met some amazing pit masters and got to pick their brain and learn tips and tricks that will hopefully help improve my backyard smoking game. So hang out for a bit and let's enjoy some Texas barbecue. My first stop of the weekend was Terry Black's Barbecue. The name Black is synonymous with Texas barbecue. So we've got mac and cheese, pinto beans, coleslaw, banana pudding, a slice of fatty brisket, a slice of lean brisket. We've got a pork rib. We've got a slice of turkey. We've got a jalapeno cheese sausage. And the mother of all meats, the beef rib. Oh man. All right, gonna start off with the jalapeno cheese. Oh, there's the heat. Man. Oh, it's creamy. It's so creamy. Man, that's delicious. Really, really, really good. Got a pork rib, spare rib. There we go. Oh yeah. It's got a sweetness to it. And I can't tell if the heat is coming from the cheese sausage that I just ate or from this rib. Let's try it again. Definitely coming from this. Nope, there it is. It's coming from the sauce. It's coming from the rib. A decent pepper kick. Wow. Really, really, really good. Here we go. Turkey. Oh, it's juicy, it's tender, perfect amount of seasoning. It's not overwhelming. Oh yeah. All right, got a burnt end. Oh man, that is fantastic. It's like candy in your mouth, meat candy. Got the lean. Lean's already coming apart. So. There we go. Let's see what I'm doing. Wow. Now, these guys are not one of these places in Austin that are only open from 11 to like 3. They serve food all day long. These guys are doing 200 or 300 briskets a day. Man, this stuff is fantastic. The amount of food they're turning out, this quality is excellent. Got the fatty. So, here we go. All right. This is not disappointing. I do believe this is my favorite bite of brisket that there is. It's succulent and juicy. Oh man. Fat seems to be rendered really well. Kind of got this caramel look to it. Got the beef rib. Here it is. Okay. Holy moly. Oh man. Oh God. I don't have words, man. I don't have words. This is freaking amazing. Oh, God. This is only the second time in my life I've ever had a beef rib. And my first experience, I didn't really get to enjoy it because I had eaten barbecue for breakfast And then I immediately went and got lunch. I got a beef rib, which I didn't realize was a gigantic dino rib. So I took about 3 bites and I was like, I can't eat anymore. But that thing, wow. God. Everything is seasoned perfectly. It's great. I like the pepper kick. All right, here we go, mac and cheese. Nothing wrong with that. I'm reminded of the mac and cheese my grandmother would make when I was a kid. Just straight down the middle, solid mac and cheese. Pinto beans. It's like it's wanting to be one of those, like a sweet baked bean, but it's a little savory. It kind of tricks you. You think you're getting a baked bean, and then it gets that savory kick to it. It's really delicious, though. Got the coleslaw. Yeah. All the sides are just solid. There's nothing fancy about them. They're just really good, really well done. I have had no complaints about this meal. I've been visiting Austin for 10 years now, and I've never been to Terry Black's until now. So I wish I had come sooner. Nanner pudding. Oh yeah, it's got the big old, oh man. Big old chunks of cookie. Okay. Yeah. You've got the soft cookies with the banana down in the pudding, and then you've got crunchy cookies on top. Wow. Excellent. If you're planning a trip to Austin and you don't want to do those wait in the line for lunchtime things, Terry Black's is the way to go. Food is excellent. It's top notch. And to cap off a fantastic meal, I got a quick pit tour. Here they're showing me the briskets that are going to be served the next day. Such a glorious smell. Hitting it with some apple cider vinegar. If you're ever in Austin, give Terry Black's a try. There's no way I can make a trip to Austin and not get some breakfast tacos. We are at Tacos Ricos, which is a food truck off of South 1st Street. We've got a chorizo and egg, we've got amigas, and we've got the machacado and egg. Chorizo and egg. Oh, that's just what I needed. Tortilla is really good. There's some spice coming through with the chorizo. Oh, yeah, I'm digging it. Got the migas. Oh, man. Oh, that's great. I got the recommendation from this place from the pitmaster over at Leroy and Lewis, which is a really great barbecue spot here in Austin. His name is Cole Parkman, and he raved about the migas and said, get the migas. And he ain't lying. That's really great. Machacado. That was good. It's like it's wanting to be a beef version of a carnitas. It's crispy, it's crunchy. You definitely got that beef flavor coming through. And I'm really digging these hot sauces in conjunction with this stuff. Man, really good. KG Barbecue was started by Kareem El Gayesh. He hails from Egypt and fell in love with Texas barbecue. He has set out to marry the flavors of his homeland with the traditions of the Lone Star State. His food is the definition of outside the box. We have a traditional Texas-style fatty brisket. This is a pomegranate glazed pork rib. This is sumac and cinnamon rubbed pulled lamb shoulder. This is their mac and cheese, which I have been told is to die for. And this is a smoked bread pudding and a hibiscus mint iced tea. Let's start with the brisket. Here we go. That is a traditional Texas style brisket. It's really good. Salt and pepper. Just salt and pepper. No bells and whistles. Just solid pomegranate glazed pork rib. A decent smoke ring on that sucker. So let's see what we got. Oh, wow. These are flavors I am not used to. That's really good. Wow. This is fantastic. Sumac and cinnamon rubbed lamb shoulder. I just got like another 10. Man, these are all things I'm familiar with, but I've just never tasted them, you know, in this context. That's different, but it's a good kind of different. One thing that I think people in the States get wrong is that they don't know how good lamb can be. They assume it's going to be gamey. But all the lamb that I've had, lamb that I've cooked, it's not the case. This is succulent and juicy. It's delicious. Whew. Mm-hmm. So I've seen many videos and I've heard the owner talk about this mac and cheese. It's supposed to be something special. So let's see. Oh, yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm. Again, it's taking things you're familiar with, kind of turning them up on their head. Yeah. Boy, I don't really know how to explain this. It's just really good. Hibiscus mint iced tea. Well, that hibiscus punches you in the mouth. If you're not familiar with hibiscus, it can go a little bit on the bitter side of things, but the mint kind of helps balance it out. It's really good. No complaints so far. Smoked bread pudding. The smoke is not coming through heavily. I mean, you can kind of, it's there in the background, so maybe they're smoking something they're putting on it. But yeah, this is like a traditional bread pudding, but kind of kicked up a notch. I will say overall, I have no complaints about this place. It is something a little different. It is not your standard barbecue fare. It's just different enough. It's gonna kind of keep you on your toes. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. And the reason for my trip. New School BBQ Univeristy presented by Leroy and Lewis. Leroy and Lewis is the brainchild of Evan Leroy and Sawyer Lewis. They are taking old school traditions and they are putting a new school twist to it. They are turning out some of the best food you will ever eat. The class is a 2-day in-depth look that covers everything from trimming to seasoning, fire management, and the day-to-day operations of running a high-end barbecue restaurant. You are in the pits with the pit masters, and they are showing you their step-by-step process for turning out a great product. You are involved in panel discussions with barbecue pit masters, and they cover everything down to slicing and plating. This barbecue nerd was geeking out. I was amongst my people, thoroughly enjoyed it. And the final stop on my journey, Stiles Switch, located in the oldest shopping center in the city of Austin. It's got an old school vibe with some great queue. So we've got mac and cheese. We've got Serrano Brussels sprouts. We have jalapeno cheddar sausage. And we've got fatty brisket. So I gotta say, almost exactly 10 years ago, this was the very first bite of Texas style barbecue I ever had. And I feel like this trip would not have been complete if I did not stop and try it again. Got a burnt end. Man, it's just something I'll never get tired of. This might be the best bite on the whole cow. And these folks know what they're doing. This is really well seasoned. It's not overly peppery. It's just well done. Jalapeno cheddar sausage. Wow, that's got a pretty big heat kick to it. I like that a lot. All right, mac and cheese, tried and true barbecue staple. It's creamy. I like that they're using the shells. The shells seem to be holding a lot of the cheese, so you kind of get this gush when you bite into it, which I don't mind. I'm excited for this. Serrano Brussels sprouts. Let's see what we got. All right, here it goes. Oh yeah. Oh man. Those are really, really good. Oh man. I'm a pepper fanatic, so it's heating up quite a bit right now, but I don't mind. Dude, I'm gonna have to try these at home. These are really good. Saving the best for last. Fatty brisket. Nice bark on it. I just don't tire of that. It's so good. Wow. Well, I can tell you, the quality here at Stiles Switch has not slipped in a decade. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. And as always, get up, go out, cook some good food, be a little bit better tomorrow than you were today, and I'll catch you down the road. So there's no way I can leave this parking lot where Stiles Switch is located without giving this little piece of information. For fans of Texas film history and maybe Matthew McConaughey history, his infamous scene in Dazed and Confused was filmed right over here, where he talks about how much he likes high school girls. Right there is where he filmed his scene. All right, all right, all right.